In a news conference yesterday, Sheriff Richard Roundtree gave a strong message on trying to curb gun violence in Richmond County.
We have to go into these neighborhoods and educate these individuals that is not the culture, is not okay, and is not socially acceptable to be walking around at 12, 13, 14 years old thinking you need a firearm just to walk around the streets of Augusta. So that message has to get out there too. And I will be blunt with it because all our homicides have been involving people of the African American community. So it's a cultural issue that needs to be said and needs to be addressed.
News Channel 6's Devin Johnson is live in the newsroom. Devin, the sheriff says there is an uptick in gun violence in the county.
Jenny, according to Sheriff Roundtree, 70% to 90% of gun-related crimes are perpetrated by young men in their teens and early 20s. He says the increase of gun violence is unfortunately part of the area's gun culture, but I found one group that's trying to do its part to decrease the rise in guns and crime. It's a tragic incident that has been dominating the topic of discussion in the CSRA. Most people are wondering what led Alvin Hester to allegedly shoot and kill narcotics investigator Cecil Ridley.
And why in the world would he want to try to shoot an individual that's out there to take care of the neighborhood? His mama got to get in trouble right now. Who the first person she gonna call? She gonna call the police.
James Quarles is a mentor with the 100 Black Men of Augusta Incorporated. The goal is for a group of black men to be positive role models in the community to young African American boys to steer them away from trouble.
We're hoping that we can continuously bridge that gap to create that male image for these young men that have nothing to do but to be amidst themselves being pressured all the time by the peer pressures of those bad boys that are around them.
Quarles says there are several reasons these young men are getting in trouble with the law in Richmond County. He says most of the time they're influenced by peer pressure or having issues at home.
The bottom line is that they want attention. And and when they can't get it, they show out.
The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is trying to educate communities that it's not socially acceptable to carry a gun to walk the streets of Augusta. In fact, Investigator Ridley was part of a newly created initiative to get illegal guns off streets. Groups like the 100 Black Men of Augusta, the responsibility may go beyond law enforcement, so they're trying to lend a helping hand.
That's our main focus, to try to reach and touch them, to keep them from going that wrong road, to make sure they take the right road.
And Quarles says the 100 Black Men of Augusta are looking for more role models in the community. Clicking the link in this story on our website at WJBF.com to learn more on how you can get involved. Jenny, back to you.